Welcome to Thoroughbred Action at Gulfstream Park. I'm Brian Natto. 11 races for you on Saturday. $300,000 in the gross guaranteed jackpot in the Rainbow Six. We've got a stakes race for 3-year-olds as well, so we'll turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello for the course and the weather conditions.
The weather is beautiful, partly cloudy skies with temperatures in the upper 80s. The main track is fast, the Tapeta track is fast. In the first race, scratch the 12, or rather the 13, Shipwreck. 13, Shipwreck is out of race 1. Racing at Gulfstream. The first race favorite, Bird Note, was away quickly, but he's not wanting the early lead. Grave Danger is, so he'll take over. In between horses, Johnny Got Jets and Capture Me is 3 wide. Anything But Subtle is behind them, and he's under a strong hold. Wide on the course in 70 times 70s into the top flight as Sonny Leone reins Bird Note back. He's now mid-flight and about 6 lengths off the pace. A gap of 3 to Broadway Ruckus, racing together with Catching Magic. On their outside goes Voice of Now. He's off the speed today. He's a length and a half better than Silver Matte. Then it's a gap of 2 to Glory and Victory, and Go Christian is 12th and last after an opening quarter in 24 seconds flat. Down the backstretch they go. Johnny Got Jets, Grave Danger, and Capture Me. They're across the course for the lead. Anything But Subtle drafting in on the yellow cap at the rail, 4th for Panici. 70 times 7 is in the clear with Bird Note racing to his inside. And it's a gap of another 2.5 to Glory and Victory, who's making some progress. He races outside of Broadway Ruckus. Voice of Now's yet to kick it in with Silver Matte next. A gap of 3 to Go Christian, who's at the back of the field as they round the far turn. Bird Note's crying for room. He's behind the speed as they start to quicken up on the top end. With the now advantage, Capture Me to stick a neck in front. Grave Danger is second. Bird Note, he's going to have an opportunity. Sonny's patient. He needs to find some way to go. And now he's going to try to angle 3 wide as Bird Note looks for room behind Capture Me. Top of the lane, Capture Me. Now Bird Note's loose. On the inside in Grave Danger with 3/16 remaining. Capture Me has the lead. He tries to turn Bird Note away. 1/8 of a mile to go. Bird Note rallies up on the outside to take over the lead from Capture Me, who's back to second. Silver Matte is underway for a slice. Patient handling and a 7-5 victory for Bird Note. He wins going away. Capture Me second. Closer for third. Voice of Now or Silver Matte in 1:43 and 2. They're off. Slow to start, Summer Ash. Quick to break, Hope in Him, who heads off for the early lead from Mailbox Money, who's sent through at the rail, but he's beat to the punch today. Is Span of Control now challenging for control, and Span of Control takes the lead and has rail position. Hope in Him is second. Mailbox Money has to learn a new tactic. He's third behind the speed. Up to the outside, that's Partners Hope into fourth. Trini Summer is fifth, and after the slow getaway, Summer Ash is last. Around the far turn they race. Span of Control taking plenty of pressure from Hope in Him on the outside. Mailbox Money third and looking to angle to the outside for Romero Mirage. From fourth, it's Partners Hope, a gap of 3 to Trini Summer. Summer Ash tries to rally from the back as they run to the top of the stretch. Hope in Him and Span of Control continue to spar. Mailbox Money in the clear. Partners Hope's on his back. Running home from the back is Summer Ash with 3/16 remaining. Here comes Mailbox Money trying to overhaul Hope in Him. Mailbox Money surging forward on the outside. Mailbox Money takes the lead, and he's just a much improved racehorse. Learns a new tactic today while sitting off the speed. 3 in a row for Mailbox Money. Hope in Him second, Partners Hope third, closer fourth, either Trini Summer or Summer Ash.
an owner, I love the Breeders' Cup winning your series.
To win one of these challenge series is a way that we kind of map out our schedule throughout the year with our horses.
So if we're considering two different races and one was a win and you're in and one was a not, then I think that would be the tiebreaker for us.
Automatic berth takes a lot of pressure off.
Breeders' Cup Challenge, win, and you're in.
They're off. Level enough beginning. Soon after the start, it was Black Fury who went hunting an advantage, but XY Point is quick, and XY Point going on to take a clear lead. Down at the inside, Della Croce tries to go with him. These two a length and a half better than Prudencio. Black Fury was away quickly, but settles in fourth, 3 better than favored Compa Nuevo, then Hollywood Hero and Caddyman. The speed is on as they round the far turn. XY Point on the outside for a narrow lead. Della Croce is their second, 2 back to Prudencio third. These top 3 have quickly gone 6 ahead of Black Fury. Miguel Vasquez getting after Compa Nuevo to launch his bid. He's down at the inside. He's up to fourth, but he's still better than 10 lengths behind with a quarter of a mile left to go. XY Point disposes of Della Croce and sets sail for the money. Compa Nuevo trying to run home while angling for racing room, and they're at the top of the stretch. XY Point is in the clear, and he looks gone to me. He's in front by 6, by 7, and still moving away. Compa Nuevo finished well in the debut. He's finishing well here. He tries to catch Prudencio for second, but welcome to horse racing, the son of Dialed In. XY Point, sharp in victory. Compa Nuevo was second. Prudencio ran third. Della Croce ran fourth. They're off. Loyal Louis was quick off the blocks, firing through is Lovey Lee, and Putman is not far away. Putman challenging for control with Lovey Lee. They speed ahead of Longshot Highly Noted, who's now racing in third. Loyal Louis is next. Wara's on the outside. Starlight Walker and Toretto are next, and out the back today is Ensign Parker. Half a mile away, Lovey Lee at a big number, strides clear to a 2.5 length lead. Putman is there second from the inside. Starlight Walker getting started as Wara. Wara's 3 wide, but on the go now. Dropping back while shuffled back there. That's Highly Noted. 3 wide, Toretto's on the go. Then back to Loyal Louis, and Ensign Parker is last. Toretto making a bold move 4 wide. Getting first run was Wara. Putman's with him. Back to the inside. Starlight Walker tries to find racetrack, and he has a seam now. Who do you like here as they fan across the course? Starlight Walker, Toretto, and Wara, they kick on. Back to fourth and Putman, then Loyal Louis. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Wara trying to turn Toretto away, and he's doing a good job of it. It's Wara, clear a length and a half. Toretto can't get him. Wara in front. Toretto was second. Loyal Louis ran third. Starlight Walker fourth, and Ensign Parker and Putman in 1:04 and 3. They're off. Check back to last at the break was Bella Miura. Quick start in the center for She's Outta Here, who heads off for the early lead. Splitting Horses and Twirling Grace with Karen's Revenge into the top flight. Pro Tulio's on the outside. Pretty Devil is down toward the rail. Mid-flight early is Capri Dre. She's ahead of on the outside Pretty as a Penny. Toward the rail, Angelic Storm. In between, it's Balmidi, and the trailer is Bella Miura. The race to the half-mile grounds. They're stacked and packed up front, and the leader is She's Outta Here on top 3/4 of a length from Karen's Revenge in second. From third, it's Pretty Devil. Twirling Grace is between horses. Capri Dre giving her head. She's now 3 wide and on the go for Zayas, although she has to go 4 wide. Then it's a gap of 2 to Angelic Storm. Retreating is Pro Tulio. Balmidi and Bella Miura are next, and Angelic Storm is out the back as they round the far turn. It's She's Outta Here with the favorites nipping at her heels. Capri Dre on the outside of joint second with Twirling Grace toward toward the rail. These three have kicked on 5 ahead of Pretty Devil as they run to the top of the stretch. She's out of here in front. On the outside, it's Capri Dre, angled for Racing Room. Twirling Gray, she was in tight. Now she has to come around, and they're at the top of the stretch. Capri Dre, Zayas sends her on with the task. She's an 1/8 of a mile from home, and now 2 on top. Here's a late run from Angelic Storm down the stand side. She's out of here in Twirling Grace. Final 16th of a mile. Capri Dre driven out with no dangers. Twirling Grace is up into second. Capri Dre in front. Twirling Grace second. Third, she's out of here. Fourth, Angelic Storm in the fifth. They're off. Race Day Speed and Passion Plus, the two grays, were well served at the start, moving wide on the course at Midnight Bella, holding down the rail Zodiac Princess. Zodiac Princess wants the lead, and she'll have it in the charge to the first turn. Race Day Speed gets a great flanking position in second, with Flying Black saving ground. Just ahead of her is La Russia. Then back to Passion Plus and Smart Spending. Midnight Bella last of all, as Zodiac Princess gets clear. The opening quarter to Zodiac Princess. She's 3 lengths better than Race Day Speed, who's an in-hand second. These top two have 3 on Flying Black, who's together with La Russia. Then Passion Plus, followed outside by Smart Spending and Midnight Bella. Down the backstretch they go. Romero Mirage letting Zodiac Princess roll on the front. She's 4.5 furlongs from the home and on top by 3. Panichi and Race Day Speed start to take up the slack in second. Flying Black is in the red cap third at the inside. Wide on the course in Midnight Bella, La Russia between. Covered up at the back are Smart Spending and Passion Plus as they swing to the far turn. 49-3 for the opening half mile. Here's Race Day Speed to have a crack at Zodiac Princess. Flying Black is angling for Racing Room under Edgar Perez, driven and dropping back La Russia. Midnight Bella plotting a wide course. Zayas weaving through traffic on Smart Spending as they run to the top of the stretch. It's Race Day Speed who made first run. Good trip through traffic for Smart Spending. She's up the inside. Flying Black is next with Midnight Bella, and they're at the top of the stretch. Race Day Speed. Luca asked her to finish it up. She's an 1/8 of a mile from home and 2 on top. Flying Black continues to chase in vain toward the inside and third, and trying to run home is Smart Spending, but they're all chasing Race Day Speed, who's close to home on a clear lead. Race Day Speed, too classy for these. She wins a length and a half. Second is Flying Black. Third is Midnight Bella. Fourth is Smart Spending in 1:43-2. Top by 3, by 4, and moving away. And they're off. Terrible start for Stage Ready. Great start for outshine, and Zayas is riding him aggressively today, but he's not as fast as Benefactor, who's now up to take over. Wide on the course, but getting over is Poco Charlie. They're stacked big time after that. American Ninja works into the clear, floating out Mr. Matuszczak, who floats out Benelux. Then back to Long Beach Kid and Go Mike. Stage Ready is next, and Koblamas settles in at the back of the pack. Around the first turn they go, and with the advantage, it's Benefactor. In front narrowly, Poco Charlie is up alongside second. Benelux is a 3-wide third, at the rail fourth and outshine. American Ninja follows along in fifth. Outside Mr. Matuszczak, encouraged to keep up already. It's a gap of another 4 to Long Beach Kid, who's racing together with Stage Ready. Then Go Mike, and the trailer is Koblamas. They go to the half-mile point. It's still Benefactor, the target. Poco Charlie, he's had a smooth trip. He's racing from second. Up on the outside, it's Benelux third. American Ninja needs a way out for Edwin G. Zaya stays parked at the rail without shine. Mr. Matuszczak, Vasquez has been animated for 3/8 of a mile. Now he's asking for a serious run, and he's getting a kick. Here's Mr. Matuszczak. The favorite is on the outside, 4 wide. Outshine tamely backs away. American Ninja's been outpaced now. Trying to wind it up from the back is Long Beach Kid. Koblamas has played no role in this, as Poco Charlie has taken the lead. To the top of the stretch, it's Poco Charlie, who wheels for home on top. From the outside, it's Benelux there second. Mr. Matuszczak is flattening out. Weaving through traffic is Koblamas with a late punch. There's 1/8 of a mile to go. Poco Charlie, he's finding what he needs. He leads a length and a quarter. Second is Benelux. Koblamas has rallied to take third. Poco Charlie in front. Benelux was second. Well back to Koblamas third. And then it's American Ninja. They're off and running. Good start out wide for Delortis, who heads off for the early lead. Kitten's Appeal has speed in between them and Cindy Lou Who. Moving at the rail, and Tyrona's not far away. Shuffled back a touch is reaching stride. Red Light Racer, one of the last to get underway. In fact, Red Light Racer is last to get underway as they make their way to the half-mile point. Cindy Lou Who now makes up to a naked behind Kitten's Appeal, who's on the front end. Tyrona is there third. In tight between is 3 Witches. That doesn't do Boston Princess any favors. Getting started out wide are Kitty McLean and Delortis. Then it's a gap of another 2 to Red Light Racer, who's improving with Ginger Sparkle as they round the far turn. Up front, now taking the lead, Cindy Lou Who. She's in front 3 parts of length. Kitten's Appeal is there second. Winding up while getting into the clear are 3 Witches and Red Light Racer. Wide on the course, Ginger Sparkle is underway. Still plenty of chances here. Off the turn in the stretch drive, it's Cindy Lou Who, with Kitten's Appeal with renewed vigor toward the rail. Down the center and 3 Witches continues a sustained run. Out the center and Ginger Sparkle. There's 1/8 of a mile to go. Here's 3 Witches taking on an embattled duo up front. Cindy Lou Who for a narrow lead, battling on Kitten's Appeal. Down the center, 3 Witches. 3 Witches surges forward to win it. Cindy Lou Who was second, Kitten's Appeal third, Tyrona's fourth, then Ginger Sparkle. They're off. Could not have broke any better. Big Daddy Dave heading off for the early lead. Henry's World and Unsociable are going to make him work early. Richie's trying to angle over for racing room and cover up. Down at the inside goes Handsome Prince. Out wide on the course, that's Indy Lion as they make their way to the half-mile point. It's Unsociable and Henry's World heads apart. Big Daddy Dave watching the action unfold from third. Richie's at the rail in fourth. Be by the Sea now fifth. Dropping back is Indy Lion, and at the rail it's Handsome Prince. They run to the top of the stretch. It's Henry's World who throws out the anchor. Unsociable takes takes the lead. Big Daddy Dave moves to him second. Richie looking for racing room on the outside and B by the C. Still some chances here as Unsociable tries to get away from him. Off the turn on the stretch drive, it's Unsociable with a clean pair of heels and 3 lengths on top. Second is Big Daddy Dave. He starts to make a bit of ground. From third, that's B by the C. Richie's at the rail. Unsociable driven out. Unsociable in front. Second, Big Daddy Dave. Third is B by the C. Fourth is Richie in the ninth. And they're off. Second in the two path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch.
Precocity.
Strategic speed. Some speed at 2, but can carry it on through their later careers.
Improbable, full of run.
Improbable, now a grade 1 winner.
It is a complete runaway, an authoritative run.
It's improbable to win the Whitney. At the post, and they're off in the Bears' den. Excellent beginning for Grand David, who's headed off for the early advantage. Moving to him is Reddington, and Reddington's on to take over. Grand David will have to sit second today. KC Chief is an early third from a 3-wide always gambling. Venezuelan Triumphs in the 2-path. Space Runner is along the rail. Then it's a length and a half back to California Frolic out wide on the course and Treasure King. And the early trailer is Marwad. They make their way around the clubhouse turn with long shot Reddington in front. He leads by a length and a half. Grand David is second. KC Chief is at the rail third. Always Gambling is 3 wide. Staying parked at the rail is Space Runner. Venezuelan Triumph is a bit headstrong. It's a gap of 2 to California Frolic together with Marwad. And the trailer is Treasure King. Down the backstretch they go, 5 furlongs from the finish. Reddington narrowly, Grand David up alongside second. From the inside, that's KC Chief. Out in the center, Venezuelan Triumph. Covered up is Always Gambling. Treasure King very wide on the course. Just inside him is the race favorite California Frolic. Perez moves on him 3 wide to keep his racing position, and Marwad is last. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Reddington taken on again by Grand David. Venezuelan Triumph loose now and charging into third. Treasure King very wide alongside California Frolic. Then KC Chief and Marwad. Always Gambling got shuffled back as they run to the top of the stretch. Venezuelan Triumph. He's up to stick a neck in front. Grand David under pressure but fighting right back. Then it's a gap of another 2 to California Frolic, who needs to do a bit better than that. Off the turn on the stretch drive. Grand David, he has a kick and he's turned away the initial challenge of Venezuelan Triumph. California Frolic and Marwad loose for the drive at a big price. Grand David still finding. It's Grand David in front, and the Bears Den Stakes goes to Grand David under Edwin Gonzalez, 3 lengths in front. California Frolic second, Marwad's up third, then Venezuelan Triumph. Away. Good start out wide for Lost the Legend, who's ridden hard by Figueroa, trying to gain a clear lead with Awesome Pudding firing through at the rail. These two race on ahead of a foursome and prized of Lil Bull, Grand Andrews, Oriental Park in 61. Wide on the course, that's Cool Star together with Bobby's Gift, and Lord Darnley is last. They make their way to the half-mile point, and saw some pudding, and jockey Edgar Perez clear by 2. Lost the Legend is second. Grant Andrews is with him. 61 is along the rail. Oriental Park is on the outside. Looking for racing room is Awkward Paws. Out wide on the course, it's Cool Star. A gap of 3 to Lil Bull, who he calls it a day. Bobby's Gift is next. Lord Darnley is last, and the battle rages on as 61 tries to thread the needle at the rail. Running home from the outside, Oriental Park. Cool Star, he's underway as Lost the Legend drops back. Looking for racetrack to work with is Grant Andrews, and they're at the top of the stretch. Nice ride here from Wilfred Vasquez. 61 save ground, and he kicks at 11-1. He leads by 2.5. Oriental Park is second. Down the center and Cool Star. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. 61 trying to get it done, but they're closing ground. Oriental Park, and on the outside, Cool Star. Cool Star and Oriental Park have overhauled 61. Cool Star, Oriental Park. It's a photo finish. Has to be outside, though. Cool Star over Oriental Park, then 61, and Grant Andrews.
And that's a wrap on our 11-race Saturday card. We'll be back with you on Sunday. 10 races close down the racing weekend. 12:25 first post.